Well, they different, honey. But you know, I would say, a lot of what we deal with in Hereafter with Claire is guilt.
Yeah.
And Tami, I feel like Tami had a really good handle on guilt. I don't think she let guilt control her. Hereafter is really a story of what happens when you experience such deep pain and loss that then creates this guilt that impacts other people around you, and how devastating guilt can be when let to just kind of left to control your life. And I don't think Tami was driven by a lot of guilt. I think she knew who she was, and she really had a vision of who she wanted to be in the world. And it was pretty, where I think they both are similar is that they both really cared about their children and their community. I mean, Tami, we see that much more. Tami is really such an important part of her community. Claire has a much more solitary life, particularly when we meet her. Oh, that's a great question. And I really, it's not necessarily an easy answer, and I think it's because I think with every role, I think I handle it differently. In that case, it felt really, I think I had to be extra protective of myself because we were going to such dark places. So I had to be really, really conscientious about, like, when I was leaving, I really had to leave it behind. And I don't know. I think that at the end of the day, I had my wonderful hair and makeup people who kind of, were by my side every step of the way, always during the shoot. And it was sort of at the end of the day, there was kind of a removal of all of those trappings of the character that to me felt very important and ceremonial, because it helped me to realize, like, okay, this is not happening to me. And
Yeah.
also, frankly, some of that stuff was so intense that I was able to say, that's not my life. That's not me. I can step
Yeah.
away now.